Hello, this is the updated guide on the location of every flame warp. A little bonus thing, there's gonna be what to do with a green flame essence, but let's get straight in. So we're gonna be doing we were gonna be doing easiest to hardest, or actually no, we'll be doing it in order. So as you can see, spawn is right over here. And if you come over here, it'll be the first ever flame warp. This one. And you hold down E to unlock them. I'm sure you've gotten this before. It says discovered spawn flame warp whenever you do that. And now we'll be going to the cube town flame warp, which follow me from spawn. Oh, I love having fans around for the videos, so if y'all ever see that I'm in the game and I'm recording, just head over to Cherry Falls for the intro. Anyone can be in the video as long as they're not, inappropriate. But over here, if you come up, it's just past the cylindry spawn. It's Cube Town. And over here, past this dummy in this house right there is the Cube Town flame warp. And now from the Cube Town flame warp, you're gonna wanna come over here, and you're gonna wanna climb up this mountain. And as you can see, it's the Cube Forest. The recommended level is 5. I'd say it's a pretty good recommendation, but you're just gonna walk past all of these mini cubies. Maybe kill some, it's for a quest. And then, depending on your level, you'll probably want to ignore those wizards, but just come past them, and then over here, you can see there is, you climb up here, or you can climb up that way. You can climb up that ladder, and then it's going to be in this lumberjack's house. Yes, thank you, Kiwi Dave. Shout out to him. Over here's the redwood forest. It's not very. It doesn't have a flame warp, so we won't need it. Now for the Flowy Fields warp, you're gonna want to follow me over to Flowy Fields. It's just this way. Kiwi Dave is being a very great help in this video. Another shout out for him, I guess. Alright, it's gonna be in this building right here. You can see there's already some people here. And then next is Ball Zone. So, from Flowy Fields, you're gonna wanna come over here, and we're heading towards the Flowy Village. And we gotta go through this river, and that'll lead us into Ball Zone, which isn't too hard to get to. If we take a right here, past these mushrooms, you can see a tower right there. Inside that tower is the flame warp we'll need, so just climb up here, and then inside the tower is the flame warp. Now, from the Ball Zone warp, we're gonna head to the Mushy Hills. This will probably be useful if you're grinding for Darktanium, like tools and stuff, because I know you'll need you'll need Shroomium bars, and in my newest, or in my latest video, I had made a tutorial on Titanium in Shroomium. So yeah, just, if there's a Swamp Hydra here, depending on your level, you'll probably want to ignore it. If not, they're pretty good for XP. Just head over here, and as you can see, it's Mushy Hills. And if you have the bucket search quest, I'm not going to go in there, but the bucket for the bucket search quest is in that cave over there. And it's to the, like, the rightmost area. Now, as you can see, at the end of Mushy Hills, there's this little town here. And you can see there's a weird waterfall. What's weird about it, you may ask? Well, you can go inside of it. And inside of this place, there's a flame warp, which is incredibly useful. And now for the Cherry Falls warp, you're gonna wanna go from the Flowy fields over here. From Flowy fields, we go up here, and there's this canyon. If you're using something like Duke armor or any armor that really slows you down, you're probably gonna want to replace it with something that allows you to move fast and dash far. But there is a bonus thing that we're gonna show. There's no flame warp in here, but this is where you can fight the orb denier. I wouldn't recommend it, but that's where we can do it. And then now we head over here. This is why you'll want a good dash, because that pit will kill you. And now dash over here, climb up here. Up here. Oop, don't fall. This can be kind of... Ooh, I almost messed up there. This can be kind of difficult to get right the first time. But once you do get it right, you'll have access to Cherry Falls. And you may or may not recognize this place from the start of the video. This is where I start all of my videos, in fact. But what we're looking for here is the house on top of this mountain. And there are multiple ways to get up here, but I'd say the most common way is to climb up on this side, climb up to here, here, and then there's a ladder that'll allow you to climb up and collect the flame warp. Alright, and now that you have, now that you have the Cherry Falls flame warp, you're going to want to come down here. We're going to the tundra, which the flame warp in the tundra is one of the hardest to find in the game. So just be careful with this. You're going to have, I recommend you watch very carefully. But from Cherry, you're going to want to climb up here. You're going to want to cross this bridge and head this way. Alright. Just, if you're low leveled, just ignore all the mobs here. They're incredibly dangerous. Now, as you can see, there is a... No, not over there. There's a village right here that you can kind of use as a pit stop. It's got some pretty good armor in a shop over there. I'll show you. It's got some. This place has got some good stuff. You can get the fiberglass fishing rod from there, and it's good. Just follow this way. This is the spawn for the glacier giant, so be careful. If there's people fighting it, just yeah. Trust me, you don't want to fight that thing if you're low level. But, just gonna continue climbing up here. If you got lost, I'd recommend trying to, like, slow down the video, setting the playback speed to being low. But we're close now. All you gotta do is climb up to here, and then there's a crack in the wall right here with the flame warp. Bonus thing, this is, probably one of the best views in the game if you have your graphics all the way up. Oh, let me check. Yeah. Wait, and there's a render distance thing, I'm pretty sure, right? No. Well, you used to be able to see the entirety of the map from here, and it was incredibly beautiful. So we're gonna do the desert next. You're gonna want to go from the Mushy, no, not Mushy Hills. Sorry. You're gonna want to go from the Ball Zone warp over to here. It's gonna be behind this work in progress Wizard Tower. I hope they add it in the next update. This place is gonna be incredibly dangerous. It's level 35, so you know it's gonna be difficult. And it's also incredibly hard to see, so pay very careful attention to where I'm going. So yeah, just walk through here. Again, if you're low leveled, I would not recommend engaging with any of these enemies at all, because they will probably one-shot you. But we made it to Cinder Hollow, and in Cinder Hollow, there are many buildings, but we're looking for the church. Or at least I think it's a church. Looks like it. In the church, there is a staircase right here, that you're not gonna fall off when you're first doing this, right? Flame warp is just over here. And here it is. Now, from the Desert of Shadows flame warp, you're gonna want to come over here and actually go left. We're going to Coconut Bay. Coconut Bay. Coconut Bay is quite the traumatizing biome. Not because of what's in Coconut Bay, it's actually a relatively low-leveled area. As you can see, it's level 20. But what's traumatizing about this is the carbon fishing rod. You need 15 of these golden coconuts, and the best way to get them is to go around and mine all of these coconuts until a golden one spawns, which is a pain in the butt. I stayed up all night last night just to get stuff. Now, from the Coconut Bay warp, you're gonna want to come over to here. We're going back into the desert to grab the cacti forest, which is right over here. You can go further left, and you'll be able to find it really easy. You'll know you're in the biome when everything turns green. It's probably one of the weirdest biomes. But you're gonna want to come over to the Red Brick Empire, which is another Jimby's establishment for some reason. What is this? That was weird. Anyways, you want to go into this McJimby's, and right past him is the final Flame Warp. And that's all the Flame Warps. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. If you see me in the game, feel free to join the video if you want. Please join the Discord, maybe use the hype feature. See you guys later.